Hi, my name is Chris Rafael, and in this video, I'm going to tell you the story of a foreigner that tries public transportation in Jakarta. And as far as you know, Jakarta is a bustling and crowded city with a vast network of public transportation, including buses, trains, and taxis, and the new one, MRT. While using public transportation can be cost-effective and efficient way to navigate the city, it also can be challenging for foreigners, especially who may not be familiar with the language or the city. And one of the biggest challenges for foreigners using public transportation in Jakarta is the language barrier. While English is widely spoken in Jakarta, it might not be as prevalent in public transportation settings. Therefore, it may be useful for foreigners to learn some basic Bahasa Indonesia phrases to communicate with locals and to ask for directions or assistance. And another challenge is the potential of overcrowding, particularly during rush hours. Foreigners may find it uncomfortable and overwhelming to navigate through crowded buses and trains, especially if they are carrying luggage or traveling with children. Uh, Also, safety can be also a concern, particularly for foreigners who may be perceived as easy target for pickpockets or scams. It is essential to be aware of your surroundings and keep your valuables secure and avoid flashing expensive items. Overall, using public transportation in Jakarta as a foreigner may have its challenge. It can be rewarding and exciting way to experience the city culture and daily life with some preparation and caution. Foreigners can successfully navigate Jakarta's public transportation system and enjoy the time in the city. And for the public transportation in Jakarta is a vital mode of transportation for many people, especially those who cannot afford to own car or motorcycle. The city has several public transportation options, including buses, train, and the mass rapid transit or MRT for short system. However, the quality and the reliability of public transportation in Jakarta have been a topic of debate among its citizens. The bus system in Jakarta is one of the most extensive in the world, with a network of over 250 routes covering almost every corner of the city. However, the buses are often overcrowded and prone to traffic congestion, uh, leading to delays and long travel times. The train system in Jakarta consists of several lines operated by the state-owned railways company, PT Kereta Api Indonesia. The train system is relatively efficient and the trains are generally less crowded than buses. However, the train network in Jakarta is limited and many areas of the cities are not served by trains. However, the Mass Rapid Transit or MRT system in Jakarta is relatively new addition to the city's public transportation network, which is first opening line in 2019. The MRT system is modern, efficient, and comfortable, and has been a welcome addition to the city public transportation option. However, the MRT network is also limited, with only one line currently in operation. But overall, the public transportation system in Jakarta has some strength and weakness. While the system is extensive, it is often crowded and prone to delays, especially during peak hours. However, the addition of the MRT system has been a step in the right direction, and there are plans to expand the network further in the future. And as a Jakarta myself, people from Jakarta myself, and personally, I never uh, don't have the time and the opportunities to try MRT by myself. So hopefully, uh, in the future, or I can try it by myself. And Jakarta is a capital city of Indonesia and has a population over 10 million people. 10 million. The city has a complex transportation system that includes buses, trains, and a bus rapid transit or BRT system called Transjakarta. However, the traffic in Jakarta is notorious for being congested, and this can lead to delays and long travel times. Palangka, on the other hand, is much smaller city. Uh, by smaller, I mean from the population, not by its size, but maybe from its size, it's much bigger than Jakarta. But Palangkaraya is a growing city. It will take times to be a big city such as Jakarta. Palangka, on the other hand, is much smaller city located in central Kalimantan, Indonesia, with a population of around 200,000 people. The city has a simpler transportation system, which include buses and maybe traditional modes of transportation such as ojek or motorcycle taxis and beca. Based on this information, it is safe to say that the public transportation in Jakarta is much more developed and complex compared to Palangkaraya. However, the traffic congestion in Jakarta can make it difficult to travel quickly and efficiently. Meanwhile, Palangkaraya may have a simpler transportation system, but from the circumstance that Palangkaraya is a growing city that can they have to develop over time, it may be easier to navigate due to smaller size of the city.